This mica powder. I do need a red right here. Okay. And what I want to do is get a feeling of the metal.
Can you say what's in there?
Oh yeah, this is acrylic matte medium. Acrylic matte medium.
So weird.
Okay, and this is the mica powder. And
My wrapping rags.
that's not going to do it. I need the wrapping rag. Sorry.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, and then what we do then is we get rid of most of it. Anyway, so here we go. So we're going to paint lightly with almost a dry brush.
Oh, here it is.
Over the base coat. Okay, so
The base coat is acrylic, I believe, right?
it's an acrylic paint. Do you remember what color it was?
Burnt sienna.
Okay. No, I'm not sure. You want some of the color to come up from underneath. I mean, that's for sure. And what goes over the mica powder is paste wax with pigment in it. And that'll make it
brown
dark.
pigment?
Yeah.
What is this, burnt on?
So it's a base coat, which is usually an acrylic paint. Then it's the mica or bronze powders, which gives it the metallic look. And then you finish it with paste wax with pigment in it, usually a dark pigment like burnt umber or... There you go. You're going to let this dry, and then we're going to move on to the wax. I'll let you know when we're ready to put the wax on. It's got a little heavy over here, but it'll be all right. Again, you really do want to have the mica, and you want the color from underneath to come out. You don't want to color the whole thing with
No.
mica. But you don't want it to look blotchy either, so your surface is very undulating, and that's why it's getting a very blotchy look. But once the paste wax is on top, it'll be fine. Okay, so that's going to dry for a little bit, and then moving on to this thing. Okay, so we need a little bit of paste wax. Yeah, but I want a clean palette. We can't use this anymore. Okay. No, that's good. A clean palette. That's
No,
good.
I need that for the next one.
Okay. All right. All right, and then I need a clean. This is good. I just have to dry it off. That's all. Okay. Okay, maybe not. I don't know what's going on with this. Okay, so we want to get like a pearl. You want to show that's finished, which is really, it's really like a very marble-like finish. It's
wow.
beautiful. And yeah, it is. It's really beautiful. And so we had that underpainting of yellow.
This was made with the hydrocal.
Yes.
This one.
Yes. Only hydrocal can do that.
And
alcohol. We use shellac and alcohol.
What for?
Because I had brought it with me, and that was. But so it'll be interesting to see the difference. This is an acrylic underbase, and that's a shellac and alcohol underbase. So I'll be curious myself to see what the difference is. One kills you and the other one doesn't. That's all. For one thing, the shellac and alcohol is not the healthiest thing for you.
What do they do?
Shellac and alcohol?
Uh-huh.
Well, alcohol will kill all the brain cells. And the shellac will prevent you from having a long and healthy life. That's all I can tell you.
I'm very encouraged right now.
So here we go. So it's much easier and better to use an acrylic base. But you probably won't get the richness that you got from the alcohol and shellac. You want richness or long life? What do you want? Okay, so here we go. This is
You
Now,
have
what
to
if I
choose.
had more time and I wanted to try, instead of acrylic, I wanted to try oil and then let it dry?
Yeah, oil is the best. Oil paint, fabulous. You mix the oil paint with a little bit of liquid, I think I mentioned this.
Yeah,
And,
but it still wouldn't dry in time for
Not in one night.
another.
Yeah, in one night, in the 3 hours it doesn't,
Right.
yeah. So,
So
although
Janice,
liquid, what?
You want to describe what you're doing there?
Okay, so what I'm
Nobody
making...
can guess. You cannot guess what's there. Wax and...
Okay, it's wax and the 3 pigments, which is the yellow, yellow ochre, and I mixed a little bit of the titanium
White,
which is going to make it whiter. But if you do, then it's going to look a little bit too vanilla-y.
Yeah, I don't know if we both
So,
want the same thing, because I
sickening
want mine
vanilla-y.
yellower than my first one. And
Okay.
Sherry wants hers like my first one.
Okay, well, here it goes. Relax. We're going to make it all work. Okay, and then it gets a little bit
I want this one to be yellower than that
too
one, but you don't.
vanilla-y. So what I'm going to do is put the rotten stone in there, and all the rotten stone really does is gray it down a little. It just grays it down so it doesn't look like ice cream.
Oh, so this is the rotten stone.
Yeah. I mean, it's really a pumice. It has a whole nother purpose, but the gray just keeps it creamy. Okay. Now, you know, the thing about you, Gail, is that it's so yellow, it looks like my first house. And the first thing I did was paint the thing, okay? Okay, so here we go. Oh, let me use this. See, you can still see that screaming yellow. What was that screaming yellow?
Venice yellow.
That's Venice after the flood. Venice after the flood. Okay, so here we go. So it's like a veiling, you know what I mean?
For me,
I think that's
they're
gorgeous.
both okay.
Yeah. I like different things. Sorry.
It's all right.
Okay.
Yeah, you may want to put something underneath to support
She
it.
looks like she has jaundice. That's what I think. So I'm going to have to do something later. I don't know exactly what, but we don't have any talc here, do we? Shuli?
Probably in the ceramic studio.
Yeah, because if we put some talc on her, you know, somebody just dumped some all over the rotten stone. Wait a minute, I gotta get. She's a little jaundiced. Oh, yellow on me.
Oh, what's that in there? Is that rotten stone?
That intense. See, that one feels. It'll just make it more luminous.
Well, do you want me to go down there
And see if you can find
yeah,
it.
and in the meantime, I guess the sides. But what is that little gray spot? Is that just shadow, or
No,
is
that's the rotten stone that I was too slobby.
All right. Where
See
is
the
it
slobbiness?
downstairs?
On your left-hand side,
When you
you
get
see
to the bottom of the stairs, go left.
go left, and there is, in the front of it is going to be a wall with a lot of chemicals.
Is there something I should be mixing?
Jars. So top will be C, so it will be
I
probably
think this is
down
way
on the
too
bottom
yellow.
to the right.
Don't you? So what you do is you get this paintbrush and you stipple it in like that. You don't paint it in. Well, it's not even shined up yet.
Yeah. But we haven't put wax on it, I guess, right?
No, the wax is underneath, below.
No, there isn't. Oh, so that's what was in there? Oh, that's right.
Wax mixer.
What do you do?
Yes.
I don't know, what do they use talc for? They use it for,
Dries, right? It dries,
All
soaks
kinds.
up moisture.
yeah, like what?
No,
So-
it's you use in plastic, in paint. They also mix it in paint.
Really?
Yes, so also the biggest use right now is the plastic. Enhance the plastic. You normally plastic is very soft, right?
Yeah.
Impact, you cannot impact. It's make it much more impact resistance. That's why in the car bumper, it's plastic, right?